Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is your friendly neighborhood tarot reader Ankan. I hope you are doing well. This is the monthly reading for Libra or Tula Rashi for the month of November 2025. This is a general reading based on collective energies, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can check out the reading for your other signs. If you don't know how to check your other signs, you can check out my previous video on zodiac signs. Link is in the description below. Also, to stick to the end of the video to know your monthly oracle guidance card for this month. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever a new video is uploaded. So let's get on with the reading for Libra or Tula Rashi for the month of November 2025, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm currently in my hometown, so that is the reason there is a setup change. This is a temporary change. Okay, so let's see. Whoa. Love. Wow. Kings and kings and kings. Okay. So Libra. Yep. So love is theme for the month with the Six of Cups. So I see for many of you this would mean that a person from your past will be approaching you this month. Someone who you have had probably you have had a relationship with, or someone whom you felt connected to in the past will come back. There is a sense of nostalgia here. There is a sense of remembering the happiness in the past, like whatever you had experienced long back, possibly in your childhood. This resurgence of emotions will be there within you. Now, this person who will be coming towards you this month is from your past, like I said, and they will approach you. They will try to connect with you. They might even romantically approach you this month. But I see you not taking any action. I see you not being very much interested in what they have to offer. So you are going to reject their proposal. Whatever they're offering, you are not interested in that. Because there is a sense of boredom. There is a sense of not involving yourself with this person, because they may have left a bad taste for you. Like whatever happened in the past didn't create very good impressions and left you kind of unfulfilled, and hence you are not willing to risk it again. So this is the reason I see you not taking an action, not taking, basically you are like kind of outward rejecting it. You are like, I don't want anything to do with you, do with this person. And yeah, so that's the energy for you, overall energy for you this month. Now let's look at your career and finances. So for career and finances, you do get the King of Cups. So I say you're doing well in your career. You are being driven by your emotions. Like whatever you are doing, you feel very emotionally connected to that, be it your profession, your studies, or investments. But you feel very much connected to your work, very much connected to your career. And there is also this sense of being at balance here. There is a sense of being emotionally fulfilled, being emotionally matured, and being like taking your decisions, your at least professional decisions based on your emotions, because you have attained that emotional stability, that emotional awareness, and that comfort in where you are currently. And this will kind of help you to navigate your professional ups and downs, whatever might come your way this month. So good energies overall. Now, for your love and relationships, I see you, like I said, your like your theme is of love, and people coming back from the person coming back from your past. And here also it's kind of giving me the same. I see you being very content in what you have. If you are single, I see you being very much in your comfort zone. You're not willing to change that. You're not willing to get into a relationship. You're just happy being single. If you're in a relationship, I see you being very content with what you have uh, uh, this month, and I don't see you making any major changes, taking any action, because what you have this feeling of abundance within you related to your love and relationships. And for that reason, like आपके पास जो है, जो भी है आपके पास, but even if you're single, even if you're in a relationship or married, आपके पास जो भी है, तो आपको वो बहुत ज़्यादा लाइक फुलफिल लगता है, आपको वही चीज़ स्टेबिलिटी देता है। एंड लाइक दिस स्टेबिलिटी इज काइंड ऑफ द रीजन यू आर नॉट विलिंग टू रिस्क एनीथिंग। आपके पास वो है ना, होता है ना कि जितना है काफ़ी है, बहुत है, मुझे और नहीं चाहिए। आई एम नॉट विलिंग टू टेक रिस्क, बिकॉज आपको जितना रिस्क लेना था, आपको जितना खेलना था, जितना रास्ते चलने थे, अपने चल लिए। एंड नाउ यू आर नॉट in a mood or in a position, in a space to do anything, like to even try something new. And this is kind of, in your context, it's a good thing. It's not exactly a bad thing. And so I see you not taking any action. You're just happy where you are. But there is this other factor, and this will not apply to many of you. But I also see a sense of uh, unwillingness to let go of things. You might not feel it exactly by yourself, but there is a sense of you being bound to something, you not being able to come out of something. And this won't be very clear to you because of the energy that is there, the energy of the devil. So because of the devil energy, you might not be aware that you are bound by something. Like कोई चीज़ है जो आपको पकड़ के रखा है, जो आपको निकलने दे नहीं रहा है, लेकिन आपको वो लग नहीं रहा है कि you will feel कि this is perfect, this is what happiness feels like, this is true happiness, and there is nothing wrong with it. But there is some sort of toxicity in whatever currently you have. You might not be aware of it, so I suggest you to take a deep look inside of you. अपने अंदर झांकिए, अपनी रिलेशनशिप को थोड़ा एनालाइज कीजिए, या आपका जो, अगर आप सिंगल है तो आपका जो करंट स्टेटस है आप उस पर फोकस कीजिए, क्योंकि आप पे ना वो चीज़ आ गया है कि द काइंड ऑफ आई एम हैप्पी वेयर आई एम, but this can be in two ways. This can be positive as well as this can be negative. But in, like, with the devil energy, it usually tilts towards the negative. So that is the reason I see you being there is a sense of addiction here. There is a sense of very negative, very heavy kind of attachment to something, and this attachment is not healthy for you at all overall, related to your love and relationship. So please look into it. Please analyze whatever it is that is kind of binding you, but it don't apply to all of you. So do a deep dive of what you currently have when it comes to your love and relationship status. Now when it comes to your health, good energies, very good energies again. For some of you this would mean pregnancy with the Ace of Wands, but there are, like, the universe is kind of taking care of your health. You might not be aware of it, but there are energies that is working in the background who are kind of helping you, who are healing you, and who are taking care of your health overall. So be grateful to the universe, to the divine, for what they are doing. Even if you might not be aware of it, just be grateful. Like, we can be grateful to the divine, to the universe, to the almighty for anything. Like, whatever we have because of it. So be grateful for a healthy life. Be grateful that your issues are going away. And even if you are suffering from something, there is definitely good action, good things coming towards you with the Wheel of Fortune card. You might not be aware of it, but positivity is coming your way. There will be positive changes in your health in the coming days. So just have faith in the divine. Now, when it comes to like what energy or what you should focus upon this month, you do get a 6 of Pentacles. So you will be receiving help from people this month. There will be people who will guide you, who will help you and provide support to you. This person, I feel like this person could like is in a very is in a better position than you in your life, in life, in whatever situation it might be. There could be a senior, a mentor, a colleague, anyone. But I definitely see you getting help from many of you if you were looking for some sort of financial aid, some sort of loans. Definitely this is gonna be coming your way this month. Your loans are gonna get approved this month. So overall, a very positive reading. Just be aware of this card. The Devil card has a very heaviness to it, and that is the reason I usually suggest people to analyze things a bit more minutely, because we might not be aware of what kind of attachments, negative attachments we have. So yeah, overall a very positive reading for you, I would say. So that would be the reading for you. Now let's look at what other energies, like what message or advice is coming for you from the Oracle card this month. Libra. Okay, so you get reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. So, like I said, things are happening in the background, and with this reframe card, this is a positive affirmation that things are working in the background and things are happening for you. It doesn't matter what action you take or doesn't take, the universe is doing a lot of things in the background, and you might not be aware of it, but things are definitely happening for you this month. So just have faith in the divine, have faith in the universe, and that would be all for the reading, Libra. I hope you like the reading. If the reading resonated with you, do like the video and leave a comment to claim the reading. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, have a good day and bye.